Good afternoon, everyone. This is Reverend Kit Holmes. It is Wednesday. That means it is time for One Mind Wednesdays. It is January 25th, 2023. There are a couple things that I was pondering bringing to the One Mind Wednesday post today, and both kept landing on the title that I put in the post, which was The Inside Job. This last week alone in this country, if you are watching the news at all, you know what is continuing to unfold in this year, and we're not even out of the month of January yet, and the number of mass shootings that have taken place in this country is mind-boggling, heartbreaking, all of those things. And I don't need to go into all of that, because the purpose of One Mind Wednesdays is, my intention is to bring you something that can help you manage the emotions, the questions, all of those things, those just mind-boggling things that we process day in and day out as spiritual beings having a human experience. The inside job is about finding peace, is about finding understanding, of course, is about finding all of those things. Our ego sides want to grab onto it and blame and point fingers, and it's got to be somebody else's fault. There's something, somebody else must do something. But in that statement, in that thought process, is the actual answer, which is there is something for each of us to do in this moment. My challenge this week has been to find that place within, the inside job, to say, as much as I claim it, as much as I proclaim it on a daily basis, as much as I practice it, trying to find some good in this, some good in tragic situations, in mind-boggling occurrences. We are all part of that one mind. There is absolutely something for each one of us to do. And this is where I am today with this, if the only thing I can do is find a place of peace in myself, it will allow me to open to other creative ideas, to the infinite creative intelligence of that one mind for answers and solutions. That's my invitation for you today, is the inside job, not just today, but every day, of taking a moment or two or 5 or 10 or 30 or whatever it feels like might be the requirement, and take a breath and ask that question: where in me am I not? Let me rephrase that. What is in me that wants to battle, that wants to get revenge? That's where we start. Those places of unforgiveness, those unhealed places that don't allow us to forgive and move forward. And I'm not saying this is a talk for another time. Forgiveness is not absolving anyone of any horrific action against another person. But at some point we have to look within. In fact, that is the practice of this, is to look within every day and say, what needs to be healed in me? What needs to be forgiven in me? Where do I need to forgive myself? Where do I need to forgive someone else? And that's challenging. It's uncomfortable. Of course it is. But I know you wouldn't be tuning into this or watching this or sharing this if you didn't know there was some bit of truth in leaning into this work. Because in the end, it does bring a sense of peace. More peace than we're probably maybe living right now. I can tell you that it works in my life. So I'm inviting you today. Send the prayers, yes. Have the questions, yes. And do the inside job of recognizing that there are places that need a lot more love. A lot more love towards ourselves, more compassion towards ourselves, more compassion, more forgiveness towards ourselves and others. Absolutely. So that's what I got for you today. I do know, and it's the work of leaning into this sometimes, and sometimes it's very difficult to do this, even for me, to say there is good in this. And I trust that there is a greater expression happening through me, through all of us. We're being called to more love, more compassion, more forgiveness. So there we are today. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing. Bunch of hashtags in the description. And be kind to one another. Be kind to yourselves today. Be kind. That's it. One Mind Wednesdays every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And we're in this together. We're all part of that one mind. So yeah, be kind. Send as much love out and turn as much love inward. I love you all dearly, and I'll see you again next week.